Let's see what I have to read. Hi again, Zach. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Should go to that stuff for a moment. Ah, my eyes. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zach. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. There's the soon being the soon. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I'm pretty sure that Doki is gonna take you guys seriously enough because he wants to see you all. Anyways, Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Figured as much. She found herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zach always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You know, back when I was younger, obviously I wouldn't care too much about the state of my room, but I was told all the time to clean it, so now when I'm older, if I see a mess get really chaotic, I should say, because I'm looking at my kitchen, it really needs to be swept at some point. I should make Trevor sweep tomorrow, since he's supposed to be home, not supposed to be home. Zay's always home. Anyways, and you almost set your house on fire once. I don't know if I should trust this girl. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Zach can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, she just seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait! Sayori? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Wow. Nervous Kudere. Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Of course you weren't. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you was a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Well, that makes perfect sense. We're in a book club! We can discuss books all we want. I don't know why, the sweaters or the hoodies, I mean, were down on the bottom of the chair and it was starting to bug my back. This is... How is this girl accidentally beating so cute? Beating? Did I say beating? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri? Thank you. I'll definitely read this. And I mean, I would have to commit myself to it too. If a friend gave me a book, if they bought me a game, which actually, yes, Eric bought me a game that I haven't played yet, but I'm going to. I've officially decided, like, when I'm going to play it. It's just I've been playing all this other stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to commit to playing that game eventually, and playing through it all. But I know exactly when I plan on doing it, so... I don't know, depending on when this video comes out, it'll either be soon or never. Not never. It'll be soon or, like, months later. Depends on when I actually get around to editing this too, because I'm in the middle of editing kind of a special project for my other channel that I should put up on that channel because I don't want another copyright strike on my gaming channel for doing another stupid thing. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? You were just given a book. So I guess you could... Yeah, exactly. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Fuck off, dude! You're in a reading club! I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that's at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing that speaks to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. What is going on with my eyes? Huh, that's a good point. Oh gosh, no! That was, Alright, for context, literally another video by Joey the Anime Man just popped up. I think it has something to do with furries. I didn't get a good look at the title because I clicked on it, trying to skip to the next thing, and immediately it took me back to my internet browser and was trying to open that up. I'm like, no, because I'm in the middle of a game. If I want to watch that later, I'll watch it later. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Immediately she says cupcakes. I'm starting to get a, Pronto vibe off her. Actually, now that I think about it, who would the 4 girls in this game be if they were the 4 main characters to Final Fantasy 15? Good thinking. Actually, yeah. Alright, she'd probably be Noctis, and she'd probably be Pronto. That's how it'd go. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Of course. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. That's good for you. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. She could just do it with a snap of her fingers. Just like that. Tell me her name again. Sayori. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. And... she's right in front of me. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair, of course. What do you expect when you're jumping back when someone's just right in your face? Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. Well, I had to look out for you, too, because you never cleaned up your room and you nearly set your house on fire trying to cook once. That's a problem! What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? Oh my god, did she just take me seriously? Like, super seriously. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. That's a bit abrasive, don't you think, Doki me? Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. What the hell? I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. That's not gonna work at this point. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh my god, man. Are you really being that abrasive? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Let's just see how much better it looks. You'll change your mind. Why are you doing this, man? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Oh my god, I just went soon on her. It's okay, though. I'm happy for like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh my god, wow. Really personal there, lady. Don't say that out loud! Anyway. You look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. I think I said hazily there. I don't know why. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned up, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Logic! And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things! Eh? Didn't say anything embarrassing. Are you kidding me? I am embarrassed. Gosh damn it, what's up with my eyes? Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Good idea! I mean, that's the whole point, right? Yay! Zach, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic. I kind of sounded enthusiastic there, though. But Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Our realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I was about to say composite. I don't know why. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? I think Sayori would like it best, though. She did seem to react the most. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first, and that makes sense, too, in the case of things, because she is my best friend, or something like that. She's my childhood friend, so... yeah, exactly. She's my good friend, after all. What's that expression for? Oh my goodness! This is so good, Zach! Oh, okay. Yay me. Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. Yeah, that's also probably true. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Zach poem! Oh my gosh. She would probably say the same fucking thing to Xavier. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Please don't. I'm gonna crinkle the paper. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Zach. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Excuse me? Are you listening in on my conversations? Or was I just influenced to say that I feel like I'm a pretty selfish person? Oh, wait, hold up, no, I said shallow, never mind. She must be getting into my thoughts and trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh, click outside poem area to continue, by the way. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad one. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Oh, let's just go down the order, I guess. I think Natsuki was also better with the options. The question is, will I get to read my own poem? What's that expression for? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Are you saying I'm an emotionless person? Sure, I don't emote as much as other people, but I mean, come on. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. That's way too basic. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I mean, it's basic, but still. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, pouting. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! I did that as an extra. I just feel I should do that. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's go to Yuri. That's really what she was thinking. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It might take... Why did I say I might? It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Really? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. No, you should. Sorry. I need a better chair whenever I decide to actually play games on my laptop. I just feel like I'm laying down on my ribs. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Can you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, that's deep, I guess. Well, I need to get a drink again. E equals MC squared, Trevor. This is squared. I think I meant scared. You startled me there. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, I can tell. I can hear you out here talking to yourself.
I'm only doing it though, because I'm waiting on my friends. Xavier's playing Forsaken. You're watching... Are you watching Jack right now? Or... Okay, yeah. But, like, I guess Eric is having grandparents visit. He wanted me to play this game a long while ago. I'm like, fuck it, why not? How much time are we in anyways, since you decided to pop up? No. Probably would have had to split the episode beforehand. I want to try to make so these episodes are a max of 1 hour. Since, you know, other people have done that. Anyways, continuing on. Don't mind me. Oh, right. That's a good look over here. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I mean, I was able to read it. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. No, it took me a long time because my brother came out of the room just suddenly and fucking startled me, and now... Anyways. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh my gosh, dude, you're being a fucking flirt. Yeah? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zach. It almost seems like it. He's taking a Half Moon cookie. Like, we both decided to get Half Moon cookies, but he got chocolate, and I got vanilla. So now we both got 2 cookies left, because I offered one to Zave. He hasn't offered any. Because he's mean.
Exactly.
He's a mean brother. Really? I must have totally missed a point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Oh. I left it on the thing for a couple of minutes there. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Ooh, that sounds a bit... dark. And soon to be left with nothing. Oh, that sounds very dark. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Why are you counting on me? Who do we have left? Just Monica. Hi, Zach. Okay, that's interesting. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm not much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. True! Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Zach. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But isn't that sort of barrier? But it's... fuck. But isn't? No, the word is but it's. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would say. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. Pardon. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. That is very true, apparently. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find whatever suits you the most. Just don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Who's he? I'm a bit worried. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Really, what kind? It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, literally what I just said, other me. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, okay then. Pardon me, I tend to do things with my hands whenever I'm just being idle. If you guys hadn't noticed, I'm moving around my hands and arms a lot. It's kind of my thing. I just can't sit still for the most part. I can force myself to sit still, mind you. Like, if I really have to. Especially if I have to stand still because our vision is based on movement. But otherwise, I just move around a lot. Anyways, phew. Okay, there it is. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Fuck. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Wow. Sayori liked it, she likes everything. And Zach did too. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna mumble to myself though, because I don't want people to know. No, I'm kidding, everyone knows. Fuck. Doesn't matter. Click. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Yes, excuse me for a moment too. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Zach liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zach appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ooh! Girl fight! It's a girl fight! Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah, that's right, Sayori, trying to stop this. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zach started showing up. Oh! Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you, wow. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Yes, I am right here. Also, I wonder, if you type in a girl's name, do they recognize that you're a girl? I'm curious now. I don't want to test it out yet, though. Zach! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Zach. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zach? Yeah, you... Slow the fuck down, girls. Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. I kinda know about writing. However, the Xavier definitely knows a shit ton more now. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Fuck. Oh. The thing is, I like all the archetypes in this game. They're all pretty decent girls. So... And it's playing such whimsical music. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to stand up, refill this bottle, and then come back and try to decide. Okay, so... I mean... Simple writing is fun and all, especially if it is effective in conveying the message. At the same exact time, though, there are a lot of words in the, you know, English language. If I call on help from Sayori, then they're both gonna hate me, I just know it. Why is it so hard to pick a girl? I can't do that option. I can't just randomly have a number generator grow. Which I technically could. Alright, so I'm gonna run a random number generator real quick. If I can. Alright. So, I'm gonna have it so that way... I'm gonna choose the number 6. If it's higher than 6, I'll choose Natsuki. If it's lower than 6, I'll choose Yuri. If it's exactly 6, I'll choose Sayori. Just gotta get this. Alright. Natsuki it is. Yuri. You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... Alright, I'm braining an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. Okay. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. Bitch, do not rub it in. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But you were so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really professional and really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. You need to speak properly. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing, she finally mutters. barely audible. Fuck. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. I'm sorry. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Zach. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayuri and Monica look away. Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I just want to see her real quick. Is Sayuri's face... Yeah, I'm covering her face up. That's sad. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Zach. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree with Monica. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Okay, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayuri. And yeah, no, Monica's right. Being in a literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Good for me. I'm gonna get another drink real quick. Because this game is a lot of speaking. It's a good thing I decided to move this out here to the kitchen, because then I can immediately refill the bottle. Sorry, Venom, got some water in your eye. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, let's say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Zach, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Maybe not. And I did myself a newfound determination. Zach! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri? About what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, whoa, no. I just cannot stand arguments like you. I mean, I'm exactly like you. I don't like to see people fight. Especially my friends. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Zach, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day it's gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. The kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. How much time has passed, by the way? Hour and a half. Okay. So now we gotta write another puzzle. Alright. She likes Journey. And philosophy. I'm sorry, I just see the word boop. I almost feel like I need to use it. What's the word incongruent mean? I got the dictionary.com app, I can use that. Yeah, there we go. Inconsistent, got it. That's another way of thinking about it. So incongruent means inconsistent. Got it. Okay. At least that's what it suggests as a secondary, I think. How in the world would you like the word defeat?